Hi Because Beauties, Lisa here, your brand makeup artist for Because Cosmetics, and I'm talking all things sanitation today. I wanted to give you guys some good solid information on how you can keep the products in your kit clean as you're doing your makeup mixers or you're, using the products and introducing them to other people. So just to start off with, my number one tip is to make sure that you maintain control. You're never going to surrender your products over to your participants or the individual that you're doing makeup for. You want to make sure that you govern and control the sampling process there. And then there's just a few quick, material things that you can pick up at your local beauty supply. I would grab some little bottles and just make sure that you're using at least a 70 proof alcohol. That's going to be really important to keep things very clean, and it will kill most things to ensure that, there's safety involved. The other thing is to grab some little sponges. These are great because you can sample your foundation straight to them. 1 or 2 pumps on there gives them more than enough product, and then they can just self-apply at that point. I think that's also important. You could use something like, a little Petri if you wanted to sanitize it first and then squirt your creamy products in there as well, but sponges are certainly an easy way to do that. The other thing that I would keep in mind is to get a few of these little spatulas, because they're great for, scraping your lipstick, and I like to get a gauge of what my participants like in terms of color range, and then I'll make a color suggestion for them, and I will sanitize and swipe with alcohol and a tissue my lipsticks, and oftentimes I'll just go ahead and scrape some straight from the tube itself, just to give them enough product to go ahead and sample it and self-apply. So that's a great way to control. Basically, you just never want them to be double dipping into your products. That's a big no-no, and that will certainly cause problems potentially. The other thing I wanted to suggest is, say you're sampling a powder product. So this is one of our gorgeous bronzers. You could go ahead and take a tissue, and by simply folding that into fours, it just presents a little bit prettier. It's a nice little rectangular square there, and you're just going to go ahead and swatch it, maybe rub it 3 times across the product. Then you will have more than enough for them to sample it with either a brush or just applying it straight from the tissue to their face. A little bit harder to control the placement that way, but it's a good way for them to touch and feel the product. So we really want people to feel comfortable touching and feeling our amazing, high quality, super good for your skin products. So that's the fun part. But yes, always maintain control. The other thing I want to show you really quick is these little lipstick applicators are great for our both our metallic and our high shine lips. You can just simply apply this by dipping this in here. That little flock tip applicator is going to give you more than enough to just go ahead and give them a nice sampling. It gives them a really great indication of what the color is going to look like on them. So I hope this has been helpful. Feel free to reach out with questions further on sanitation. I'm always here to help you, and check back for more videos. Thanks. See you soon.